Ladies and gentlemen, we will quickly follow on to our next quarter-final match. Please welcome onto court the German number 2, Raphael Kandra. And his opponent from Switzerland is the Swiss number 1, Nicolas Mueller.
So welcome back to us here on squashball.tv and on our Facebook page and squashball.com. We're here at the AJ Bell ESF European Championships live from the David Ross Sports Village at the University of Nottingham. You're joined here live with me, Josh Taylor, your lead commentator for this event, and I'm joined for your final game with us today, Kevin Emery, the guy that got me into squash.
Yeah, good afternoon. Looking forward to this, my final game on the commentary today. Nicolas Mueller seeded 3-4. These guys, I understand, train together.
Yeah, that's right, Kev. So they're training partners. I think they do quite a bit together, these two. So going into it, Raphael Kandra recently married actually to fellow women's player, Sina Kandra. He's the German number 2, world number 43. And also won a couple of tournaments to his name recently. Nicky Mueller, the 3-4 seed, Swiss number 1, world number 32, and Swiss national champion.
You will also have a few local supporters, I would think, playing for the PSL side here.
Yeah, he's represented MB Nottingham, hasn't he, this season?
Yeah.
Obviously the champions in PSL.
Yeah.
That MB Nottingham, it was like University of Nottingham, the two sort of headline sponsors for the team this year.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to this one.
Did you see Nicky play in any of the PSL fixtures, Kev? Or?
The ones that I saw, he wasn't available for. So, like I say, I'm quite looking forward to seeing him here.
It'll be quite a nice matchup. We've obviously got lefty righty. See how that sort of plays out.
Pans out.
Always an interesting one, the old lefty righty combo. I think from memory, I haven't seen Raphael Kandra play for a while, but from memory, he's another strong boaster. I remember from last time I watched him play, that was a standout feature. Obviously, he just had a lot of boasting going on in that last game from the two Belgian players. From the sisters. They were
practice out there in Holland as well.
No, I think he's based in Germany, but I think what happens is I think Nicky moves around a little bit to get some good games. Obviously, it's not too far for him to travel, so I think he goes across and does some spells in. I think it's Paderborn where the German players are based. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this pans out, because they're going to know each other inside out really if they play quite a bit. Yeah. Nicky's quite a solid player. He's a good player to watch actually. I've always enjoyed watching him play.
We've got the rankings on these two.
Yeah, so the current rankings, you've got Nicky at 32 in the world, and you've got Raphael at 43. So it's not a lot between them. Could be another long one.
It's going to be a tight one, yeah.
Yeah.
Could be for the long haul.
Yeah, that could be the schedule gone out the window for.
Yeah, we could blow it with these two matches here.
We're doing so well to start the day as well. We were just on track, weren't we? No, it's good to see some.
We were in front,
games,
to be honest.
Yeah,
two fairly short games. To start with, but we'll see. We'll see how this pans out.
So we saw with it, the last time we went from the women's match into the men's that it started flying off that front wall, didn't it?
Yeah, it looks that way
And
again.
I think we're going to see it again.
It looks that way again, doesn't it?
We've got that ball zinging.
Basically, yeah. These two boys have got the added incentive of Gregory Gaultier waiting for them in the semi-final tomorrow.
You've been my man on the draws, aren't you?
Yeah, yeah. Nicky Mueller reminds me of a club player that I know.
Does he?
Nottingham, yeah. He used to play at West Bridgeford and plays at Southern now.
Okay.
Rob Blackmore. I don't know if you know him. He was a lefty, but obviously he's not.
Yeah. Similar look.
Yeah, similar look.
Bit of a look-alike.
Yeah.
Maybe sign him up.
Scouser though he was.
Maybe sign him up. Scouser. It's not the same accent as the Swiss accent then.
No, no. I don't think we'd mistake them. So Nicky's in my favourite colour of red.
You like your red, don't you?
Yeah. So I'll have to stick with that.
You're going for your Man United. Go on, I'll have the green of Kandra. That's what we'll go for that. I like supporting the underdog, so I'll take the lower ranked player.
I'm forcing you into a corner.
Yeah, well, yeah, you forced me there, but it's an interesting player, Nicky, actually, because he pushed up. He was top 20 for a long time, and then he seems to have making a little bit of a slide.
Right.
But he's been around for quite a while, and he's kind of stuck between the 10 to 30 point quite a lot of his career. He obviously just slipped outside of that down to 32, but he's been there or thereabouts, but never broken top 10.
Yeah, so big season really then.
Yeah, like
if he's going to get back up there and
it'd be interesting what
challenge,
he does. I think he's quite well supported in terms of the way in which he goes about the tour. I think the Swiss look after him well.
Got good backing.
Yeah, that's my understanding anyway. Sometimes when it's a bit too comfortable, you see it in tennis a lot, don't you? Where players have
AJ Bell, European Individual Closed Championships 2017.
Probably a lot more so.
Left foot
Good
swing in
final
that.
match.
Yeah,
Nicolas
football
Mueller
coming
of
out.
Switzerland to serve.
Maybe Man United need to sign
Raphael
him.
Kandra
Nicky
of
Mueller on the wing.
Germany to
Which wing
receive.
would you have him on, right or left?
Best of 5 games.
Got his left leg out there.
Yeah, put him on the left wing or let him come back inside and.
Yeah, a bit like Martial. Right, head back to squash.
And we're off.
There we go.
That's the races there.
Then we're at the races. They're just round the corner, Nottingham races.
Yeah.
Anyone who wants to visit this delightful sitting ground.
Obviously Robin Hood.
Yep.
Robin Hood. The mayor actually in the opening ceremony was challenging everyone to go see the Robin Hood statue. That's what his challenge, yeah.
The challenge?
Yeah, he was just saying while you're here that everyone had to go and see it.
Just have a selfie with it.
Yeah.
Put it on his
One love.
Twitter feed or something.
Not too far away obviously from here. Pretty close. Not as close if we're at the park, but still not that far.
And out, 1-all.
Early mistake. Start of a match, it's always a...
Oh!
It's always a... Oh.
That was a backhand serve on the...
Yeah.
I think that was...
With his back to his opponent.
I've not seen that in...
No, don't see that.
A professional
Every
game
week.
before?
No, I think that's the first time I've seen that.
I'm going to have to see if he does that again.
And
I've seen it at club level, but
not very often.
Someone that doesn't really know what they're doing, but...
Wow. It's a first.
Yeah.
We got it here.
There's got to be a reason behind that.
We quite like players, like myself, I think, you as well. Serve.
Yes, left.
With the forehand.
Serve backhand.
Yes, left.
On the forehand
2-1.
side.
Oh, serve, yeah. But I've never seen a left-hander
No.
serve that way. I serve with my forehand on that side quite a lot, just so I can get the angle to come back round a bit wider on the lob. But
Maybe that's why he's doing it that side.
yeah, it's just very odd, wasn't it?
It looked uncomfortable.
Yeah, it didn't look well rehearsed. straighten that off nicely. We were talking about that.
Three
Those balls
ball.
from the front, straighten them off. In that last match, and did that really well there. Attacking drive from the front. So what are your lefty-righty tactics then, Kev? What, when you get a
Keep it off the
lefty-righty...
forehand.
What's that?
Keep it off the forehand.
Keep it off a lefty forehand.
Yeah.
4-1.
It tends to
That's
be.
the typical one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just keep it off the forehand.
Tend to have a better forehand than a right hand.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, it's back in your forehand, isn't it, yourself?
That's a great shot.
More down that side. That's a great combination
Yeah.
there. You
And
work the
out.
diagonals nicely.
Yeah.
Right, let's see if it's well
2-4.
rehearsed this time. Is he going to do it again?
Yeah. He's doing
Yeah.
it. Let's have a look.
Wow.
Hmm.
Maybe it's...
It's a lob serve, Josh, so
Yeah.
maybe he's been listening to us earlier on. And we were talking about
Yeah.
the pros and cons at serving and
Yeah.
how we feel that a lob serve is a better way to approach it. Wow. Quick exchange there at the front. That's tight. Tight from both players. Can't get it out.
Yeah, they're trying to find a way.
Oh, here we
again
go.
now,
That was tight.
but- Yeah.
Mutual acknowledgement there.
Yeah.
And out.
How tight that rally was at the front.
5-2.
5-2. 3-point cushion.
5-2?
Yeah, I think it was
It's
5-2.
half past.
Was it? Oh, okay.
Got to put that one in.
Yeah. Cheesy jokes o'clock, is it?
Ooh. Yeah, it's that time of day. You wait till you've done about 8 games.
Yeah, I think some rubbish jokes will be coming out in the last match. Luckily, I've got James Woolstrock, Lucas Serm, so it's a good match to look forward to.
Yeah. Good ending that. Looking at post in. He's not cleared down.
Straight to Kandra. And out. 3-5.
I'm interested now. Now he's serving backhand from this side. We
What, just
haven't,
from the other side?
yeah, we haven't seen him serve from the left box yet. So, oh, we're going to see it now.
He doesn't
He's
know what...
He
I
just
mean,
served it into the nick.
he's confusing all of us.
4-5.
There we go. Is he going to hit forehand?
Yeah, he's going to do a forehand.
No, he's not.
Oh no, he's going to do a backhand.
He's backhand both sides. Which is, when looking at that, that's something you'd see
Yeah,
quite often, to be honest.
But- I'm just a bit confused. Are you, Kev?
2 backhand serves. Both sides.
Maybe he just doesn't trust his forehand.
Hmm?
Just, yeah.
Well,
And we were saying about the
think
lefty
about-
forehand, and now he's going nowhere near it.
well, maybe it's just because he is playing a lob serve,
Yeah.
and maybe he's got that better touch.
Yeah, maybe
On-
it's what he's after.
Whereas maybe finds himself a bit, as we all can, maybe a bit heavier on the forehand.
Yeah, I mean,
Nicolas is,
if I'd done that, I would be
5-all.
doing it for the angle.
yeah,
So trying to get a wider angle to take the serve round, to
Yeah.
attack the line a little bit more. Because obviously, if you're going fine, it can quite often, on the, if I was a right-hander
Yeah.
serving to the forehand, that can quite often go. I find that clips out more.
what we were saying about this lob serve,
But
look,
it's causing so much
You think-
pressure off it.
what we were talking about, having a good serve earlier on, and even at this
6-5.
level,
2 points off it.
he's served twice from that side. Oh, okay, possibly a little bit of luck,
Yeah, but
Wait.
6-5.
but the pressure, even if Mueller would have got it back,
yeah,
he wouldn't have hit a great shot. Raphael was on the front foot, just from a good serve.
I think
So I don't see why people don't concentrate on it a little bit more.
Yeah, it just needs that attention to it, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
7-5.
I'm not sure why he's serving with the backhand then on the
On the other side.
to the right-hander's forehand, because for me, if I'm doing this on this backhand serve here,
He's going for a hat-trick
I'm
of
doing-
aces from
yeah.
the side.
I'm doing it for the angle. So then I'd do the same on the other side.
Not so good that side.
Nicky Mueller was not going to let that happen.
No. He was volleying it.
Even if he needed
Whatever.
a shovel.
But he seems to be finding that
Down.
length pretty well. Kandra here.
8-5.
So here, I would be doing that forehand to get the angle if I was that concerned to go for my backhand on the other one.
But like, is he just confident with his backhand?
Yeah.
Out of his hand?
Yeah. Interesting anyway.
Still pre-season, I might try that.
Straight to Mueller.
Learning something new every day, yeah.
6-8.
I wonder if any of our listeners
Yeah,
serve like that.
I'd be interested to see if we get any consensus of I've seen that a lot.
I've not seen it.
I've not seen it at this level. I've seen it at club level.
But even then, I've not seen it a lot.
Actually, yeah, but like when it's been done, it's been messing around. Not in a serious match. Not in European Championships quarter-final.
But he's flagging it well.
Yeah, don't fix something that isn't broken.
He's looking strong. Is that a string gone? Looked at his racket in the middle of the rally. Looking worse than a string going in the middle of the rally.
Look for
The
the
racket's
rat,
dead. He's not looking for the let. So.
No.
Oh, he wins it. He wins it with a pop string.
Yeah.
How did he get that much pace on it?
9-6.
That's nuts, isn't it?
I don't know.
Quick hands.
But how did he get that pace on it from there? Is that close to the front wall?
Brute force.
And with a broken string. Your racket's normally a bit dead after that.
Yeah, normally you're just lobbing and pushing the ball around, aren't you?
The string's just loosened, don't they?
So he's clearly that worried about his touch on this serve. Be interested to see what he does with this serve now. Fresh strings, normally a little bit tighter.
9-6. Yes.
Here we go again.
Sticking.
He's sticking with it. It is a great angle that he's getting.
Oh. Oh,
That looked like that could have hurt.
I think he's alright.
Yeah, he managed to pull that off, but
yeah, I think it looked worse than it was. It's one of them where you don't want to tweak. Yeah. But I think it was a trip as opposed
The
to
mark for the floor.
a turn on it.
yeah. Tweedledee and Tweedledum here coming to do the floor.
Yeah, look, it's almost like his
Where
foot
he
got
fell
stuck.
over. Can you show him?
Has he got studs on?
See some nasty ones in football. So that
The
was
player fell over and made the floor a bit wet.
Almost
Can
like
you
just his
mop it
foot
where he fell over.
stuck into the ground, is it?
yeah.
Maybe his body just moved before his feet on that occasion.
Yeah.
From the left. 10-6. Game ball.
It's 10-6 here.
It's been a good start
Yeah.
from the underdog.
Nice to see, actually, that Red's not winning for you.
And out. 7-10.
That was commentator's curse. Now that was it there.
Raphael, I'll come and tell you that it's Josh's fault you've
Yeah.
lost his first game.
That's
shot.
a great boast, wasn't it?
Yeah, you're not
And
getting
then
that.
finish it off.
Yeah, and
there
that-
was a sign there actually that he a little bit on his ankle, Nicky. Like
Yeah.
11-7. Game 2.
But I think
Kandra leads
in that first
1
game a
to
few
nil.
times where he sort of exploded that cross court in when he's worked him in.
Yeah.
Nicky struggled to get across.
It's how he's opened that up, isn't
Yeah.
it? The angles that he's created.
Yeah.
He's done great in that first game, Raphael Kandra.
Well, he well deserved it.
Yeah, that definitely
I think he was
came
dominant.
out firing.
Yeah, he was dominant player in that game.
Be interesting
To be honest,
to
I
see
don't-
if he can keep that going. Because clearly, you know, Nicky's got more experience, high-ranked player.
Is that 11-7?
Yeah.
I think that flattered Nicky a bit.
Yeah, it's the tempo as well. Like,
I
he
think
came out
Raphael
firing.
was really good,
It's
yeah.
like onto the ball fast, and it's hard-hitting stuff. So, yeah.
Let's watch that racket, boys. Don't stand on it.
Go on, give it a good polish.
So any of you out there coming down to watch maybe after work this evening, you've probably been listening to us while you're at work.
Yeah, there's been a few skiving work. Have you got?
I think there's been a few at their desks listening, yeah. If you're making your way down tonight, some great games on.
Yeah, so
I've still got 4 games after this one.
Still got four matches left. Our next match is Colleen Amoir against Lucy Tamel, the up-and-coming English player. So we've got two great players there. That's our next one on, and that is followed at 6 o'clock by the big match tonight. Nottingham's very own
Kandra
James
leads
against
1 game to love.
Looking forward to that one.
3-4 seed and defending champion Borca-Gerland.
Looking forward to that one. That's going to, for me,
mine.
the game of the day.
And then we've got 2 more as well. So you've got the 7 o'clock match and 8 o'clock match. 7, you've got Sina Kandra, the newlywed of Rafa on here.
Yeah, and if she follows this form here.
Yeah, could be. She's up against Millie Tomlinson, so she's not far from here, is she? Millie just from Duffield.
Duffield, and also this season represented the home side again, yeah. The PSL champions in Nottingham.
And then the final match of the night, Lucas Sermon, James Willstrop. So quite a lot of
James Willstrop is always worth watching.
Yeah. Got to watch out for the touch there, haven't you?
Yeah.
That's got to be the...
And we spoke earlier, I just think he seems to have found I think he's got rid of his injury worries and
a great bit of form.
Yeah, he's in form. He looks fitter. He looks.
I think my favourite match
the real deal again.
that I'm looking forward to, and I hope it doesn't disappoint in the Borca against Deck game. I think Borca's been away from the tour a little bit recently, so yeah, it'd be interesting to see what form he's on when he comes in front of a formidable opponent such as Deck.
So has that affected his ranking, Josh?
Yeah, I think he slipped a little bit. He slipped down.
Oh dear. That was a...
And out. 2-1.
Yeah, he's dropped down to 16, Borca.
Club error there.
Borca's typically been just around 10-ish in the rankings, so he slipped a little bit. Deck's also a very good player in Nottingham. He's won...
Yeah, he don't lose many here, does he?
I think, off the top of my head, I think he's won 2 PSA titles on the bounce.
And
We
out.
had the PSA at
2-all.
Nottingham,
Nottingham, yeah.
at the park, which isn't far from here.
Do you think that will come back?
It'd
I
be
don't
nice
think
to
they've
see,
got
wouldn't it? It'd be
a
nice to
PSA
see.
tournament at the minute, have they?
No, but it'd be great to see on this glass as well, and a PSA World Tour event.
Definitely, they've got with this now.
They've got a ready-made
the
setup,
facilities,
haven't they?
you know.
Just waiting for a sponsor to come in and someone to get behind it, really, and it'd be great to have another big event back in Nottingham. Obviously, it's held the British Open numerous times.
But with this venue now,
It's a great.
it's crying out for, isn't it?
It's a great venue to put forward for major events like this. I mean, it's not just the squash. I mean, you look around the rest of the venue. I mean, there's a big netball.
Today you've got
a big netball event on today.
Is that a European event as well? I think
it looks like I think it's just like a national event, but you've got a lot of big sides there. It seems like a large event. I've been watching the squash, but and you've got all
it coming in this morning. Saw a lot of teams and people coming in for the netball.
The car park is certainly full.
I think the overspill.
Yeah. No, I mean the rest of the venue is just amazing as well. It's ready made for any number of big events. I don't think I've seen as bigger, nicer sports facility in this country at all. I think you have to go to America for something that compares to what they've built here.
Yeah, the facility's fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's second to none in this country, I think.
And you can see why they're doing better and better in Bucks, you know, in the university competition.
Well, it's just going to attract. You're going to attract the better players with this venue, aren't you?
4-all.
With a venue alone, you know,
and then because you've got a number of better players, the more players want to come, and it's
it
just
becomes a training environment, doesn't it, that you just want to be part of.
Yeah, and then
That's obviously around
itself, isn't it?
That's obviously around here as well, and
Straight
you've got
to
Lewis
Mueller.
Walters back it around here as well.
Yeah,
So you've got a couple of
5-4.
top sort of PSA guys around. So no, it's not far to go to Sheffield either. It's where you got Nick Matthew and his base.
Yeah, less 40 minutes up the road, isn't it?
Yeah.
Up the road, M1.
Yeah, as long as it's not a 50 on it.
Yeah.
Stroke to Kandra, hand out. 5-all.
Here we go. Lob serve. Dump. We've got a bit of a debate here because we've done our research on Raphael Kandra, and he won a tournament. His last tournament win. Neither me or Kev.
Doesn't say a date, a year on it.
6-5.
It was 2017. I think.
Okay, so this year
He won a tournament, but we can't get the pronunciation.
I'm going to go for Sakuski
Sakuski.
or Sakusi.
Sakusi?
Sakusi.
So God knows where that is.
Okay. Right, if anyone's listening.
So here's the next challenge. By the end of this match, so in the last game of this match, if it's looking tight, we'll have a shout out to whoever can guess where that is.
Yeah. So it's Sakusi spelt S-E-K-I-S-U-I. So if you know where that is, because we haven't got a clue, can you let us know? And then we'll know where Raphael Kandra has won a PSA title this year. We'll be very kind to our listeners if you can.
Yeah, so it was in May 2017.
So
just to narrow it down.
End of last season.
No net.
He beat Mason Kamal in the final 3-love.
6-all.
Our first discussion point here.
Gentle discussion. Oh,
So
there we go. We've got a replay.
Oh,
No let, hand out. 6-all.
no let. Harsh from that replay.
Yeah, I think that's harsh from there, but I think what they're saying is he's gone past the interference, isn't that's kind of what I've read there, is what they're trying to get him to do is just play the ball. Quite often can get misconstrued though, the
Interference thing.
yeah, or just trying to get
Obviously.
players to play the ball more. I think
7-6.
refs want the players to play the ball, and
So
the
they give that no
intentions are
let.
right, but
That's why they give the no let.
yeah, I think so. But then I think quite often what happens is they're trying to do that and trying to get them to play the ball, but quite often the decisions don't make sense to the players because it's not communicated in the right way. That's a great
Nice
little pass
shot.
to play that. Nice little straight
Quality.
drop, open across, straight on it.
8-6.
Yeah,
That's
for
what
you
we've
juniors,
That's
yeah.
what we've seen Kandra do more often than not in this match so far, really, isn't it?
Right, we're getting to the big points in this second game. And Nicky's got 2-point advantage here. Can he level the match? Bit loose. Survives.
This let, 8-6.
He's fishing there. He's fishing for a stroke. Is Raphael? Are we going to get a replay on
This
this
let,
one?
8-6.
Liking the little
Yeah,
chats, isn't he?
Yeah,
This
he's,
is left.
I think he's feeling lonely on there. He wants to have a chat.
Tell you what,
aggressive rally here.
we had an interesting one actually, because I did help, got stitched up a little bit in the opening ceremony, talking of pronunciations.
He's got it.
Down
Oh, he's tinned it.
and out.
All he had to do was put it up.
7,
I know,
8.
that just had to go on the front wall, didn't it?
Just hit the front wall. There's nothing worse
Then
than having your opponent dead and you turn round and you put it in the top of the tin and your
Yeah.
opponent's just doing the back corner.
that's a deflator, isn't it?
Oh. Because now, is Nicky still thinking about that?
Yeah, he's
for
gonna,
this next
he's
point.
Not, he's not going to be happy.
And therefore, does this affect the game? He's got to forget that.
Yeah, we had the opening ceremony and I was doing the names, Kev, so
Mhm.
coming in. It was quite a nice affair actually. It was done really nicely. And the tournament MC Paul Walters had had a look at all the names. He'd stitched me up truly.
Sure.
He'd checked through all the names and he'd realised that, you know, quite a lot of
And
Eastern
out.
European names in
9,
different
7.
European countries with pronunciations that are very hard. And
Down
rather than trying to learn them, he went
and out.
2 hours before that. Josh, can you read the names
8,
out as they come onto court?
Ah.
I think
Oh,
I was bright red. I think, you know, literally, I think
Dropped
50,
you, innit?
50% of the names I was messing up.
oh, it dropped in it.
I could see the players laughing.
Oh, gosh.
50% is a bit harsh on me. I think there were probably 20%, which,
So have you had a word since?
yeah.
Has it been
yeah.
mentioned?
It was mentioned at the point of arrival of this list. There's an Italian player called, I think.
Oh, drop shot.
Top of my head, Dimitri
You didn't miss that one.
Demolopoulos. That
And
one.
out.
Okay.
That one
10,
was
8, game
one that
ball.
I had to rehearse, and I'm fairly sure I've just pronunciated it wrong as well.
We'll have to ask him. It sounds alright to me.
He was laughing every time I said it. So luckily,
Maybe he's used to it.
luckily, he seems quite a nice guy. So I've managed
He's
to
probably
pull
used
off.
to it.
Yeah.
He's probably had it everywhere he goes.
Oh,
That's
good
good.
hands.
Go on,
There
go
we
on, go on. He's got that. He's got that.
Down
No.
Good
9-10.
effort. Now then,
Getting tense in this second
and
game.
out. 9, 10
this
game
one.
ball.
Nicky needs it this game, I think.
There you go. I found it. Go on, have a go. See if I got it right. There it is on the schedule.
You just
See
Just
what
watch
the
the end of this,
situation is.
probably need my whole focus to try and read it.
Yeah, it's not going to take a 50% focus, that name.
Tight rally.
Yeah, it's
So
tight
you
down
can
there.
see what a big point this is for both players.
Lefty forehand.
Oh, yes.
Oh, he tinned it.
Oh, no.
It rolled, but it was off the tin.
11, 9 game 2 Mueller.
He went for it.
Ah,
1 game more.
I thought he got it.
Come to your red
So
man,
there you
mate.
go.
So it's 1-1.
1-1.
Go on, have a go at that name.
Dimitri
See what I mean?
Diamadopoulos.
Yeah. Oh, that was a different one from me. Yeah. See what I mean, though? He sounds a bit like a dinosaur.
Yeah, might be. Don't say that to him.
Oh, I did. He said,
What,
yeah.
you're a dinosaur?
No, he's I said, how to pronounce this? And he said, think of dinosaurs. Yeah,
Okay.
Said, yeah.
What did you call him? T-Rex?
Dimitri T-Rex. So we're 1-1 in this game. Moving the subject on before I get another name wrong and find another person.
Look at that, that's
doesn't like
fishing.
me. There were a few decisions, weren't there, in that game?
And there's probably a lot of teams out there that have, just on another subject, have like WhatsApps,
Yeah.
messages for their groups, for
Okay,
their
yeah.
teams. And our group name gets changed regularly.
Are you getting abused on your WhatsApp group, are you, with your
And
team?
not now, but at the end of last season, I had a match, and for some reason it got changed to the Fisherman. So I don't know what they were trying to say to me there.
Maybe they're trying to say you're a Raphael Kandra. No, to be fair.
Oh yeah, you can see that's down there.
Yeah. Interesting one now. Levelled it up.
Yeah.
Obviously both know each other, training partners. It's always going to be a tight one, isn't it? Yeah, our WhatsApp name on our groups tend to change quite a bit. or Facebook groups as well. They're not normally repeatable though.
You don't have to repeat these now.
No, no.
For that one. Pint.
Yeah, you can repeat that one. I guess that's one of your drinking groups then, Kev.
That's a squash one.
That's a squash one.
Yeah.
Very social squash scene here in Nottingham.
Pint.
Level.
No, Lisa Turmel, getting ready for her next match.
Walking
Yeah, I
along the
know.
back of the court.
Yeah.
That's one of my pet hates.
Is it a pet hate?
Massive pet hate for me.
Just as well I've got your commentary for that one then.
Yeah. Massive pet hate. People walking behind
Yeah.
the glass when you're playing.
When you're playing, mid-rally, don't like it.
No.
No.
It's a no-no, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I don't like it. But it happens, doesn't it?
One love.
Yeah, you have to try and... But for some reason it just... grinds
So
my gears.
I'll tell you the one that I know really winds you up is when kids drop their racket.
Oh, yeah.
That's a big one.
Or if you tap it.
Yeah.
When you're
it's like-
talking.
yeah.
Oh, that grates me.
Yeah.
Well, you've seen it.
Yeah, you've lost the plot on... you don't lose
Yeah.
the plot on many
No.
things, but you've lost the plot on that one before.
Yeah.
Down.
I remember one instance actually when I was
Not
younger.
normally straight away.
No,
It's normally a warning.
there's normally a warning and then it goes to...
Yeah.
Yeah, quite quickly that
Yeah.
one.
Oh, yeah. There's
Oh yeah.
no second warning. You should know straight away if you're told
The
not
other
to
one
do
which I
something.
remember there's very few occasions where you've lost it, but I remember you losing it when you came onto court 2 when I was probably about 12, and one of the kids decided that he was going to ride a broomstick like he was on Harry Potter,
And out 3-1.
and you completely lost the plot. Do you remember that?
Who was it?
Oh, I think it was on the Ables we were referring to earlier. I actually found it hilarious.
I must have sent him off.
Yeah, you did. And there's very few occasions where you lose it because you are the nicest guy in squash, but when you do,
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah.
But I remember that one. That one stays in my head.
And out 2-3.
That's a good one, that. Harry Potter.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Yeah. Probably said if you could use that racket like a wand, it wouldn't be so bad. But until you can,
Yeah.
Stroke 2.
do what you're supposed to be doing.
4-2.
Yeah, it was a funny one, that. We were saying about the superstar challenges you used to set us as well, weren't we, over lunch?
4-2.
Yeah.
They were great fun. Definitely probably
Always-
can't get away with those now, but
Always fun,
fun is the key.
But- but everyone works hard.
Because it was a challenge, wasn't it? It was a
Challenge.
There was a prize,
Everyone, yeah, there's prize, and if you just set them sort of tasks up, kids love it. Well, I think adults
Yeah.
love it, to be honest.
Yeah, I know coaching now. I know that the kids I've got. Well, they know with me mentioning them that they hate it when there's no points. As soon
Yeah.
as there's points, it comes
Yeah,
to
yeah.
life. Something as simple as points.
Yeah.
There's no
just
not
got to
normally
add-
any prizes. is
Yeah,
there,
you
just
just
on
got to
top
add.
of it?
Yeah,
The
they
emotions.
just want to see a winner, don't
I'll
they?
tell you what, it's hilarious. The emotions that you get when someone cheats on the
Yes,
score
sir. 4-2.
in a practice
And it
match.
can happen, can't it?
Yeah, we've got some serial ones. I like quite keeping them in there with some of the cheating because they're going to have to come against some dodgy tactics in men's leagues.
Yeah, dodgy tactics. Yeah.
Four-
It doesn't help the ones that are doing it, but
The odd scorer that you don't come across in it.
yeah, you've got to deal with those situations, haven't you? They've got a camp on back at Manchester today that I've subbed out on, and I got a video over lunch of one of the kids doing like battle ropes.
Oh yeah,
I showed you that.
yeah, you
didn't I?
did, yeah.
Looked like they
What
were
does that
working
do
hard.
then?
Oh, so we had we have an S&C coach that comes in, Danny, and he does a lot of work with the juniors that we've got in the camps in particular, like when we've got a bit more contact time. And we've been doing basically circuits, sort of power-based circuits really,
Yeah.
but it's all kind of whole body kind of stuff, so that's obviously keeping your core strong, using your upper body, just trying to all-round fitness really. So a little bit like your superstars things.
Yeah.
but it's like a circuit, and they do. I think normally they do sort of 20 seconds on of something, 10 seconds off, and just keep rotating. About half an hour.
Circuit's great for squash, isn't it?
Oh yeah. We brought Danny in. Would have been about 6 months ago. He
This
started
is a
doing some stuff.
monster rally, by the way. Monster rally. Oh.
It's great there.
Oh,
Put away though.
that's got to hurt.
The lungs are working.
5-2.
No, that's where
Sorry.
the circuits come in, isn't it?
Yeah,
Rallies
that's
like
it,
this
yeah.
and backing
yeah,
it
yeah.
up.
Back.
Absolutely right. Like you
Yeah, that intensity, and then
It's
you've
cut-
got a few
cut-
seconds
yeah.
rest, and you've got to go again. That's why circuit's so good
yeah,
for
we've been
this
doing
sport.
a good couple of weeks this summer, trying to get them ready for the season.
It's a lane.
And out. 3-5.
It's the summer block as well. That's the it's your time to get fit and strong, isn't it?
It is, but it can be difficult, can't it? With they're off, children off school, holidays, So-
Here's this serve again.
so it's that time of getting it in, getting that training in for the start of the season.
It's got great weight on that serve.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Might have to study that.
Yeah, I think that's one for the
On and
quick
out.
hits.
6-3.
I can't say I've never seen a player on the tour serve that way. Not from memory. I'll have to ask Rich O'Connor later if he's ever come across anyone.
Yeah, you might know. That's a good shot.
Oh,
Oh, I thought you were going to play that.
Ooh, easy Tiger.
I thought you were going to play that.
Easy.
To be honest, Nicky didn't seem too bothered, but
Yeah. He seemed pretty chilled, didn't
yeah. He had greater faith in his playing partner than we did.
he? Yeah.
6-3. Disposed.
It's quite strong there, Kandra.
Strong.
physically.
He's a good athlete, isn't he?
Yeah.
Strong around the middle. Remember seeing him play again at one of the PSAs here, sort of 5Ks when he was up and coming a little bit.
And out.
Oh,
Wasn't ranked as
Wasn't it?
highly as he is now. Remember him being very
7-3.
strong around the middle, good boast. Seeing that bit again today.
he hasn't ever used it, though, has he?
No,
Right.
but
Not seen him use it.
it's not
too much.
overused.
There it is.
I'll tell you what, every time we open our mouths about something, it then just happens. Or the opposite.
Or the opposite, yeah. Curse. Pick up.
Little top spin drop there,
Yeah,
wasn't
top
it?
spin, yeah.
I was teaching you that one
And
earlier.
out. 4-7.
Chris Longman was pulling it off better, I think. Eh?
Yeah, he's playing that in there. Remember Alex Goff used to play that
Little
hell of a lot.
Yeah.
We used to have, in your junior days, we used to have a few the
Player
top
pros.
pros. Yeah, top pros come down and some trained at the club, didn't they?
Yeah, I remember.
There's Alex Goff,
I
Simon
remember
Park,
playing John White
John White,
and Simon Park. I remember playing
And
those
out.
two.
Derek Ryan.
Yep, I remember.
Yeah,
8-4.
Remember getting all their signatures.
yeah.
I'm showing my age
Good
now. I'm
night.
showing that I'm actually not that old. But no,
Well,
yeah.
I am old.
Well, you're showing your age, yeah. No, I think they were great. They were great events. It was all those additional bits, wasn't it, that kept everyone interested and built the community.
There we go. We had one at Southall, that you and
Yeah, me and
Declan
Dad did it, didn't
Yeah.
And
Those
5-8.
evenings are what sort of make a club.
we? Yeah, they get everyone together,
Yeah.
don't they? And it creates that social feel. And also, it brings this kind of squash to a club environment, which I think is a great thing to do. Makes it real for the clubs to
It
interact with.
keeps you in touch with it. You think,
Deck did really well at that, actually. I
6-8.
thought it came across really well
yeah,
to the members.
And
it was great. with
Yeah,
the
they
young
loved it,
ones,
and
old ones, everything.
And I think, to be honest, he picked up a few supporters that night
Yeah,
who've continued to follow.
to see how he's been doing.
To follow him in his competitions. I often get juniors come in and say, "Oh, Declan done this, or his ranking's gone up."
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that's good.
So it just show you if you put yourself as
Out
a
there.
pro, if you go out,
Yeah, it builds your audience.
build your audience up, and it just makes you,
definitely got a
it
great
sort of makes you
profile in
accessible,
Nottingham.
I think,
Yeah.
to people out there, because they see the real person as opposed to just someone on
Just
telly
someone
or
or just someone on court.
yeah,
you know?
they get a chance to ask you questions. Yeah, kids are firing questions at you, and
That's the thing that
your
I think
responses.
worked the best, because we did, the format was, it's no secret, the format was a junior session, player pro type thing, which was entertaining, and then a match after, wasn't it? But in between the games we were doing question and answers, which
the members love it.
Just anything,
Proper squash people love it.
Yeah, anything in that kind of format. It gives chance for a go and chance for people to interact.
Chance to learn, isn't it?
Yeah, like I still remember those opportunities when I was younger. And in England as well, while we've still got that ability, we need to make full use of it, don't we?
Thank you. And
if you don't do these things, then the sport can easily struggle without it.
Yeah. It's the pros as well, realising the benefit that has.
Yeah.
It's 9-6 here to Mueller. That was a hard hit forehand, wasn't it?
Yeah, Raphael smashing that
was
forehand.
definitely feeling it on that
standard. Our cameraman in that front corner's taking some abuse.
Yeah, Steve Cummins there is... he's an ever-present Steve Cummins.
Oh, that bow's chopping in there.
Oh, there you go.
He's getting him back, he's getting him back.
There's that follow-up that he does so well, but...
I don't think it's not a stroke.
Yes, 9-7 left.
I didn't think it was a stroke.
I don't know if it's sat up for Nicky there. His racket's high, the ball's down low. What do you think?
It's only a let for me.
Yeah.
I think
I would have gone no let, because his racket was up here, up high.
Okay.
Ball's rolled nearly down the floor, you know. I can see why it was given a let, but...
Left, please.
It's definitely not a stroke.
Yeah, definitely not a stroke.
I think that's what Nicky's looking for.
Well, a stroke takes him to 10-7, doesn't it? Makes a bit of damage for him.
It's an easy point, isn't it, when you get a stroke? A cross-court exchange.
You get that a lot in a lefty-righty combo, don't you? So they try and find a side to settle on. Nice trickle.
Yeah.
Did alright to straighten that off though.
Hanging in there. Oh, what a mistake.
10-7. Game
He's opened
ball.
up 3 game balls here, Nicky Mueller.
Try and take a 2-1 lead.
Yep. Interesting match length over 41 minutes, I think it was, when it just popped up.
Nice getting that.
Yeah.
Working hard there.
Could go to the hour mark this, just off 4 games. Another schedule ruiner.
Yeah. I think we're behind now.
Yeah.
Come on. Oh. Wow.
You gotta love those.
And out 8-10.
Nothing better than hitting the next one off a cross court.
Yeah.
Cross-court drive there.
As much as he wanted it, I don't think he meant it quite like that.
Not going now, that's it.
11-8.
So Nicky takes
Going
it,
to
2 games to
Mueller.
1. 11-8.
Cheap
Mueller
ending
leads
then.
2 games
Yeah.
to 1.
A little bit flat ending.
Yeah. Just a weak boast and
Yeah.
left himself open.
I just think last couple of games, for me, it's just flipped in terms of who's in front.
Yeah.
Controlling. You know, Nicky's definitely on top in these games now. He's got a lot more time in front than previous. You know, that first game, Kandra was in front of him so much, and the intensity that he was creating was great, and he's got to get back to that for me. I think, is that John Mazzarella on court giving the ball a nice little polish? It is.
Polishing the ball.
Yeah. Got to make sure it's nice and shiny.
Not sure about that.
Yeah.
I want a shiny ball.
Yeah. Bit ball tampering.
Like rougher, don't you? Than
Yeah.
not smooth.
He's
If
giving a
this
lesson,
was-
isn't he? He's giving a lesson
Yeah.
here to the court maintenance guy.
I'm sure if this was cricket, there could be
Yeah.
an
But you don't get-
investigation. in it.
Yeah, you don't get an official tampering a ball in cricket, do you? But John Mazzarella's giving it a good,
Is he the referee for
good
this
sorting out.
for this game?
I'm not sure.
I've never seen this before either.
No, I've not
I
seen.
haven't seen some first in this
Yeah.
match today.
No, I definitely need a round of applause.
I don't know. I think he's just walking off into the.
Yeah,
He's probably gone home.
he's done one.
Yeah, he's wrecked the ball. And he's going.
No, he's not. He's not the ref for this match.
No, I can see he has gone into the seat at the
Yeah.
back.
So effectively, he's a spectator in this match, John Mazzarella, unless he's assessing the referees. So
Okay.
he's gone on as a spectator and shown them how to clean the ball. You don't get
But
that.
that's-
You don't get that in any other sport, do you?
No. And you don't get the fourth official at football walking on the pitch
Yeah,
and
going, I'll tell you what, that
passing
ball
that ball, clean it. So a few firsts in this match. We've had
We've had
Raphael serving
Raphael
with a
serving with the backhand.
backhand with his back to his opponent.
Yeah, we've had court maintenance team coming on
Mueller
and
leads
deciding
2
that
games
they
to
don't
1.
need to
Mueller
clean
to
the
serve.
floor where they've just fallen
Lovely.
or clean everywhere
Clean
else.
everywhere else. And then
And then John Mazzarella ball tampering.
let's see how it affects the start of
Yeah.
this game, shall we?
Oh, it's definitely better.
That's what he's thinking.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, well played.
Taxi.
Or is it
1 love.
Uber. We're going to the 21st century.
Uber?
Uber.
Still prefer taxi, I think.
Yeah. I'm going to do my final reminiscing thing. I brought this out with the kids the other day when I was coaching, and someone hit a tin and I shouted, Jeffrey. And they were like, they all looked at me
Jeffrey.
like, what are you on about? And
And you
when
said,
I was growing
how do I
up
explain
at the
this?
club with
Too
Kevin,
late.
I did actually explain it. I said there was a guy at the club and his name was Jeffrey, but his nickname was Tinhead because he just tinned it all the time.
Tinning it.
He'd come off every match, wouldn't he, and go, what happened?
How did you
Jeff?"
lose?
I just hit the tin.
I just kept tinning it.
3 love.
Ah,
So we all shouted to anyone else, didn't we, at the club?
Yeah.
If anyone else tinned it, it was a massive
Oh,
shout of Jeffrey.
Jeffrey!
So I slipped back into Nottingham mode.
Wow.
The kids
Blast
when
from
I
the
was
past,
coaching
that.
were confused. They didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
3 love.
I think it would probably throw anyone,
Yeah.
to be
Yeah.
honest. I think
So,
if I used it
so
now,
I'm going to use a shout out. I'm going to now change that at Manchester to Matt Major because he tins everything.
so it's a Matt or a Major.
Yeah, but there's
It's not got the
yeah,
same ring to it as Jeffrey, has it?
Yeah, he wanted a shout out, but I've
Oh, okay.
snuck him in there, even if it's not a great shout out.
Ah, okay.
But he's got a habit of coming off after his match, and this is a massive club player thing as well. And he'll come up and go, "Did you see that shot that I hit in the middle of the second game?" And he's lost 3 love, but he's hit 1 cross court nick,
Yeah.
and that's all he
1-3.
can remember. Bless him. He's quite a character.
You need characters.
Yeah. There's that backhand serve. He didn't quite get that backhand serve to work there, Kev. It's that velocity on that lefty forehand again. Oh.
Climbing that back glass.
Yeah.
Now he's gone for that bit of topspin on that drop.
Often works quite well, doesn't it, when the ball's below the tin? Just gives it that helping hand.
Nicky's made a good start to this fourth.
He's just in front a lot more, isn't he? He's got a lot more control.
He's looking control.
He's just got settled in terms of what he's trying to do.
Raphael's chasing.
5-1. Yes, please.
Yeah, he's got a big lead here, 6-1.
It's a good lead, that.
Boom. That forehand, he loves going for it on that forehand in terms of the velocity.
There's no moss on that, is there?
No. They've all flown off. As well as the casing on the outside, everything goes off every time he smacks that forehand.
And now 2-6.
Well, you know this lob serve on the backhand? If you're Nicky, do you try and attack it to cause him a bit of doubt? I think that's what I would do, is try and take initiative on it.
Yeah, I think you have to. But a couple of times it's been that good that he hasn't been able to. But I think he has tried to, from that initial first game where he...
Yeah. I think if you can put pressure back on it, you create a bit of doubt, don't you, in the serve?
And then
they start
being a bit slightly looser.
Just losing it a little bit. So he needs to do a bit of work here, close this gap down. If he can do that, I think it could get interesting. It'd be nice to see another 5.
He's stepping in and playing that volley on the return before it hits the sidewall, isn't he? Forcing it tight again in that front corner.
It's good width on that cross court.
Oh, he's guessed it right. Boom.
He's good there, Nicky. He's caught him a couple of times with the anticipation on the volley.
Again, his partner know what he's going to do.
Yeah, maybe. Just that ability to read it that little bit earlier. Get prior knowledge of shot selection.
No let. And out.
I don't think there's enough effort.
4-7.
No, just sort of stuck his racket. It's space to play it, isn't there? Again, it's just how that's communicated to make sure that the players do eventually play the ball.
Have we heard anything on Sakusi?
Sakusi, shall we have a little look? See on the old Twitter and Facebook. So nothing on the Twitter, no one's guessed on there. Oh, not correctly anyway. And we do have one on Facebook. Not going to do a shout out, but we've got someone that's guessed the country.
9-4.
And it is in fact Switzerland. So Nicky Mueller's home country.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
on the stats on it.
So this wasn't Nicky who won it, was it?
No, it was Rafa that won it. So
Rafa won it in Nicky's backyard.
Rafa was 1 seed. He beat Mazen Gamal in the final 11-7, 11-5, 11-3. played someone in this tournament actually, Dimitri Steinman in the semis
Down.
from
And
Switzerland.
out. 5-9.
So yeah, there we go. That got me though, that event. How did you pronounce it again, Kev?
I think it's QC.
Sakusi. Oh,
Stroke to Mueller, hand
There,
out.
Josh.
oh, we got a tweet.
10-5. Match ball.
So we've got a tweet in from John Michael White. What do you do if you're playing a big match against someone
That's it.
close to?
You can stick it.
We'll have to answer that one with Rich in the next one. So Mickey's taking
Ladies
it
and
11-5
gentlemen,
in that fourth game.
Please show your appreciation
Back
for
on
both
court with
players,
MC.
Raphael Kandra and Nicolas Mueller. Nicolas, maybe if you could just have a few words. Looking at your watch there, was that longer than you thought, or was that your heartbeat?
I started the summer with this little tour of mine and been tracking my heartbeat. Found out I was quite unfit at the beginning of the summer, but I think at the end of the summer, I feel good out there.
And is that telling you you're doing well?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, obviously the 3 months of summer preparation were hard. Obviously, living in Kandra and training with Raphael and Simon together. We've had several battles and practice matches, several hill cycling rides, where mostly I was in the back of all of them. But yeah, I'm feeling great out. I'm feeling great on the court, playing on this court especially because I played PSL here. I know the court well, I know the crowd. Thanks very much for supporting me, even if it wasn't Swiss. Thanks very much.
I was just going to say that because at the Grasshopper Cup you have some amazing support, and this is almost sort of a home from home. So, is it a nice way to ease yourself into the new season?
Yeah, definitely. I think the timing couldn't be any better for this European individuals. It's just the beginning of the season. Obviously, you haven't played any matches in 3 months over summer, so it's like a little. You see where you're at. Like, yeah, I'm here now, so it's good.
Well, you're here now and you're here tomorrow. So, congratulations, and we look forward to seeing you in the semi-finals. Thank you very much. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, there will be a very, very quick turnaround, and then we'll be introducing the ladies onto court literally within 2 or 3 minutes. Thank you.
So thanks for joining us for that match. There'll be a short little break now, and then we'll be back on for our next match, Colleen Amoir against Lucy Tamel, and we're saying goodbye to Kevin Emery.
Thanks, Josh. Thanks for this afternoon. Enjoyed commentating with you. I'm sure we'll do it again sometime. If everyone out there enjoy the rest of the day squash.
So we're joined for the rest of this afternoon by Rich O'Connor, and I think we're going to get a little guest appearance as well from James' cousin, Lewis Walters. So yeah, stay tuned. We'll be back on. Thanks.